Today I want to talk to you all about defining personal success and the importance of improving. This may seem like a bit of a heavy-handed topic, but don't worry, it's not going to be a super serious discussion or anything like that. Just me talking. Because, as you can tell from the footage you're likely watching, I've been playing a fair bit of Fortnite recently. It's been one of my go-to games. Pretty much every day I'm playing it now, it seems. And I've been doing a mix of PC and console. I had started off on console, but then I got it on PC to play with some friends of mine, and to be honest, I did terribly. Absolutely horribly. But we'll get back to that later. Because I've had a goal in Fortnite, which is to win a solo match. I've won a few squad matches with the Get Good gang, but I have yet to win a solo. I had plenty of second place, I was about to say wins, no, just plenty of second places when the game was still relatively newish, and I kept on getting second. I kept getting second over and over again, but never actually managed to get a solo win, which is a bit annoying, as you can understand, seeing as I've had a fair few hours with the game now. Not as ridiculously many as most people it seems, but I've played it enough to know all the little funny mechanics and stuff. So I'm experienced with the game, and it feels to me like I should have had a win by now. On my own, because getting a win with a squad is obviously still a win. It still shows you've done something right, even if it's just staying alive. But it's not the same as getting the win on your own. Getting a solo win is a lot harder in Fortnite than getting a squad win. However, instead of just doing what I have been doing and trying to get that win, just focusing on I'm going to win each and every game and try my hardest to win, I've instead been working to improve my overall skill level. This may seem like, well, duh, if you're trying to win, you're going to get better, but instead of focusing so much on the win, I'll be hunting down players, focusing on building, just trying to improve every aspect of my play as much as possible. And the first thing I did for this was, on the PC, I switched from mouse and keyboard to a controller. Some of you will think I'm absolutely insane for that, and be like, oh no, mouse and keyboard, so much better for aiming and so much better overall, and you're an idiot, Sarge, why did you do that, you're so dumb, unsubscribe, unsubscribe, unsubscribe. But first off, please don't unsubscribe, I've got barely any subscribers on this channel compared to the second one, I need all of you here, all of you, all the time. No, but obviously, aiming on mouse and keyboard is a lot more precise, and I still see myself missing shots thanks to being on a controller that I could have potentially hit on mouse and keyboard a lot easier. Especially when it comes to sniping. Dear God, is sniping so much simpler with a mouse to aim with. However, two big things are that I play on both the Xbox and the PC. So I've been switching between controller and mouse and keyboard for the same game, which gets kind of confusing at points. By just having a controller with the same button layout and almost everything identical for each platform, it makes things a lot easier for me to just get along with. I don't have to relearn a different muscle memory for the same game. It's all just built in already. I know how to build, I know how to switch weapons quickly, I know how to get into the menus and do all of that. I don't have to think, I can just act, which is so important in a game like Fortnite. Now, I've recorded all of the highlights, because Nvidia has a nice thing where it just records all your deaths and kills in Fortnite, which is great, because it means I've been able to pay attention to what I've been doing right, what I've been doing wrong, and get an overall feel of how I've improved. Back when I was playing mouse and keyboard Fortnite, when I was still not new to the game, but new to PC Fortnite at the very least, I had 14 deaths and 3 kills. Which is pathetic, yes, I did horribly. I did so bad, I don't know how I did that bad. On a console, I was always better, I wasn't a great player, but I was competent. Yeah, because I was at a 0.214 KD when I first switched over to PC. Since then, I've been playing with a controller, and I've had 21 deaths, which is obviously 7 more than before, but I've played a lot more matches, and 27 kills. So that's a 1.29 KD, which is clearly a big improvement. It shows that I'm doing better. I'm averaging out at above a kill a match. And on the Xbox as well, I've been averaging closer to 2 kills a match overall, which is very nice. So, even though I've actually been getting further from a number 1 slot, I've often been dying in like the top 20 or top 30, whereas before I'd fairly regularly been able to get into the top 10, often just by hiding. I've instead been focusing on going for the kills, hunting down people, and putting real effort into my plays. And because of that, I'm getting more kills, and I'm also having more fun. Playing Fortnite can be very frustrating at times, especially in solo, where you'll just be doing great, everything's going well for you, and then suddenly you walk into like a firefight that's about to happen, and you're in the middle of it, and everyone aims at you, and you're just screwed. The game can be like that sometimes, and it's frustrating as all hell, which none of you are probably surprised by, and anyone who's played it knows that sometimes the game can be horrible to play. However, where I've been focusing less on just outright winning, and more on getting better at the game, I've been enjoying myself more, because I can tell I'm improving, and it no longer feels so much like a loss when I don't get that first place victory royale. Instead, as long as I've done something right that match, I feel like I'm learning, and it's all good. I'm happy with myself. And I feel it's very important to not let your goals define if you're succeeding or not. Improvement is always going to be better than just winning, because you can win a match of Fortnite almost entirely by luck. You can just stay alive, the final people almost kill each other, and you get one lucky shot, and you've won. Whoop-de-doo. But does that make you a good player? Not necessarily. However, you might go 10-15 kills a match. Now in my eyes, that's the sign of a much better player. Even if you end up like only in the top 50, if you get 10 or 15 kills, you're good at the game. You've done something right there, obviously. But, of course, that is just my thoughts and opinions on all of this. And feel free to leave your own comments about the game, or about success, importance, I don't know. I've drifted a fair bit with this topic. I thought it was going to be concise, but it really wasn't. Yeah, just let me know your thoughts in the comments, because I'll be interested to know what all of you think. Is it more important to try and get the win, or is it more important to just improve your skill overall, even if it means you might not still get the win because you're not focusing as much on that? However, thank you all for watching. Do make sure to leave a comment as well telling me if there's any specific types of content you'd like to see on the channel, because I want to try out some more different stuff. I've got some ideas, but we'll have to see what people are after, because making content that people want to watch is always a good place to start. As always, thanks for watching. Sarge out.